we cleaning around the kind. Oh, look. Hold up. And 5, 4, 3, 2. We. Just in our times, we have no time for drama. Sit back, relax, it's about to go down. Key and Johnny just queening around. Hey, I'm just saying.
That's our Black History Month theme song, because y'all know she got to bring a new theme song every week.
We are back, y'all. Did you miss us?
It's been a minute.
It's been
but we back.
a minute, but we are so back. Thank you so much for everybody who reached out and said, hey, where y'all at?
Where y'all been?
Where y'all been?
What y'all
We've been
doing?
here. We've been around. You know, we have things to do. We be busy in these streets. But
I missed you too, but we did record a show. Or we thought we recorded a show.
We recorded a show.
We thought we was live. And then when it was over, it wasn't no video. But the thing said live. And then it wasn't.
There was no video. And maybe it is out there in a cloud somewhere. And we just don't know how to get there. But we officially live now.
We live now because I just, y'all heard it. We popping.
We see it. Because she been doing things. She been doing things.
What I been doing? What I do?
Oh, really?
I've been doing things. I got a book, y'all. It's available on Amazon. Woo woo.
Amazon. Thank you so much. Loving Your Life, 12 Steps to a Happier and Healthier You by Kiana, Dr. Key Hall. Yay! She's been doing things, big things.
Since the last time, not only did I publish my book on Amazon,
yes,
I also have these shirts available, Living Blessed. They are available on my Etsy.
How do we find Etsy? What is that?
Etsy.
What is that?
That's like a if you make stuff yourself, it's like a crafter's Amazon, basically.
Really?
Yes. So, like, I did these, and I have a couple other things. Ayana, is your Thank You Next hoodie available to where you can reach it?
So, Lady in the Sky.
So yeah, so I have a couple. I only have like 2 or 3 products on there. But yeah, so I published my book.
Mm-hmm.
I put some stuff on my Etsy, and like, so I have these hoodies that say Thank You Next.
Oh, nice.
And they come in gray and white. And then I also have a tote bag that says Thank You Next.
Thank you and next.
Thank you next. Because you know I'm big for, you know, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, baby. Next. Mm-hmm. So those, and then in 2 weeks. On March 1st.
Yes.
I will be getting ordained.
Hallelujah. So y'all know I'm going to heaven, right? I got a preacher friend.
Yeah, so my ordination will be taking place on the first Sunday in March. And I am super excited. I'm super excited. I will be the first woman to be ordained at my church.
What? Black History Month?
Listen, we're trying to do
Come on, big things. That's good.
So I'm excited.
What they was waiting on? Like, don't they know women got a word from the Lord?
Listen, that's not for today.
We need a word. I'm just saying,
not for
God be
today.
having words for the Lord.
Yes, I mean, listen. I firmly believe that God has called me, and I have an anointing on my life.
Amen.
And I do my best to walk in it. Y'all know I'm ratchet. Y'all know I'm crazy, but God has blessed me.
You ratchet.
Girl!
You ratchet.
Hey, everybody. So if you're tuning in.
Hi, friends.
Thank you for watching. You are watching Quinning Around. And we have been gone for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
But we're back. And we got stuff to talk about. So
we do have stuff to talk about.
The first thing, first of all, the episode that we did not get to publish, we did give honor to Kobe Bryant.
Yes, we did.
That was a tragedy and a loss, and I cried, y'all. I'm still crying. Every time this photo come up, I got to turn because I'm still like in shock that he and his daughter are gone.
So many lives were changed forever that moment, that day. So people are still feeling it.
Yeah, I mean that's like that's gonna be it's gonna linger.
And then like they're still talking about it. Like like it's so much controversy around Gail and Oprah and Harvey Weinstein and Russell Simmons. It's like everybody is talking about it, but nobody is really like talking to Vanessa. You know what I mean? I'm sure she don't want to be talked to.
I was about to say
anyway. Like just leave me alone. But that would just make it like kind of diminish everything that they're going through, like their feelings and stuff.
As far as the family is concerned, I think they need their space. I think they need to grieve. Loss is hard. And to lose someone so tragically, so suddenly, I mean, that was her best friend. Yeah. So to lose him in such a tragic way, and your daughter, you got to process that whole thing. But the media will not let us rest.
Do you think she agreed with what Snoop said about Gail? He called her a ratchet, dog-faced.
He said lots of words. Snoop definitely used his words.
He did.
So here's my thing.
Snoop.
I felt I was torn because I was one of those people who really was grieving, and I was ready to cancel Gail. I was ready to cancel her. And I know she's a journalist. She was doing her job, but at some point you have to be a decent human being. And I felt like she was out of pocket for the questioning. I felt like
but it happened. I mean, I felt like her follow-up questions was what everybody was kind of like really upset about.
Like she pushed too hard.
Yeah.
She pushed too hard, too far, and it was unnecessary. Like
I didn't see anything wrong with her asking a question. You know what I mean? Then I was like, don't Lisa Leslie know what questions are coming? Because like most journalists like give the questions.
Not always.
I mean, but most times like they're both high profile. Like they know what questions they're going to be asked. Like Wendy Williams like throws her like they have people to do that. Like that's their only job is to send people to people. Your people call my people. We'll do lunch. Like your people is going to tell my people what the questions are, and you know and I have to be prepared to answer it.
I don't know that she did or did not have the questions in front of her, but I think Lisa Leslie did an excellent job with her response.
Yeah. Without throwing some other people up under the bus, because she definitely was like, listen, I got friends who in the NBA who are really that type of dude. Like I would not be surprised if I heard some stuff, but you know that wasn't Kobe.
No.
And
so I
really forgot all about that. Like I honestly really forgot all about the whole situation. Because I'll be honest, I'm not a Laker fan. I wasn't a Laker fan. Like I like sports in general. Like I like a good game in general. I like live games. I like watching games on TV. I like being around guys who like watching TV, sports and stuff. So you know, I've grown up around it, but I've never been a Laker fan. If anything, I probably was like anti-Laker. Beat LA. Like I just like.
I'm not a sports fan, but I love LA. So I'm all things LA. And so, therefore, Kobe, when all that happened, I remember watching, like, staying on top of the news.
Yeah, because you were saying that you grew up with him and everything, like, people, like, my age and
because I was, like, a year younger than him, so I when I say I grew up with him, I'm not saying I knew Kobe. Let's be clear. But I want to make sure everybody else understand. But I grew up in L.A., and so we saw him and Brandy going to prom together, and all those things occurring, and it was like it felt like when I was having kids, when he was having kids, you know, that kind of thing. So you grow up and you see, and then he becomes the guy, the man that he becomes.
But Snoop didn't have to go up there and say all that. But then again, why not? It's a public platform. It's like, say it, but I mean, like, you that big, like, you can call her. Right? Can't you just call Gail and say that? Can't you just...
Why would I call her when I could say...
Because that was her job. Because that was her job. And just because she did something bad at her job, that she got to be called out, like, in front of everybody for it. But then, that was my position at first. And then, like, everything is else to come up about she was chilling with Harvey Weinstein and Dr. Sabi was... Oh, man. Did you see that interview when he was, like, talking about Oprah? He was like, because he was healing people, that black people in like big powers, they are not there for the black people. So even though we felt the fact that she was like trashing him and just taking us all the way back, and not coming as a united front, like it's like family business, like you keep it, you don't talk about it for the public and things like that. Dr. Sebi was basically like, I thought that I could let my people, who the black elites, know what I was doing, and I come to find out that I couldn't go to none of them because none of them were for the advancement of our people specifically. Black people specifically, like nobody of higher power. Jesse Jackson,
as you said, as you were talking,
all of them. Like he was calling out names, big names, and he was like,
and
none of them.
The truth behind it is that backstory. A few years ago, we were going like with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, all that stuff. I remember looking at what was going on. Trayvon Martin, Philando Castile, all these young black men being gunned down, and I'm like, where are the leaders of today? Like, what happened? Where's the gap? And then I read an article that talked about how Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton were being paid by like the FBI and all these other people. And what hit me was that normally in a movement, people are trained by the people in the top. They like, if I know that something needs to be carried on, I'm going to ensure that the people behind me know how to carry it on. Well, these men had no interest in carrying it on because it cut their bankroll. So why would I train you how to do what I'm doing when I'm getting paid to do it? And if I let you stand up, it's going to cut my paycheck. So that being said,
so it made it start off. They might have started off with good intentions.
Yeah, but you look at people like Dr. King, Malcolm. Where are they today? In the grave. So if you want to stay alive and you want to keep getting your money, you gotta conform to the man, I guess you could say. And some people would say that Gail and Oprah have sold out, and we're no longer their audience. That's the truth. We are not their audience. So who are they on TV to pacify? Not us.
White women.
Bam. That's bottom line. So Gail was doing her job. Gail was doing what she.
I was really trying to stand up for just a little bit.
I mean, I didn't like it. I felt like it was like, yes.
And Lisa Leslie did do a great job.
I felt like it wasn't the right time. Like, give it a little more time. Like, and I know, like, is there ever a good time? But
the one question was enough. The extra questions about, but you wouldn't really saw it though, huh? Or, you know what I mean? Like, those extra questions was like, oh, okay, so you're going there. You did it. And that's where everybody was coming from. But then when I had saw her apology before I saw the actual video. So in her apology, I was like, dang, she just seems like, she made a mistake. That, I mean, I can understand like editing and stuff like that, being in the entertainment field or whatever with my kids. Like, you put a whole lot of stuff together, but you only get this much product. Like, we on set for 8 hours before a 60-second commercial. So I get how they cut and put pieces together, and then we do the same thing as podcasts. We want people to come and talk to us. I mean, watch our shows. So it's like, hey Bridget, how you doing, girl? So so we make sure the titles look good or whatever, are appeasing to people. So I was kind of like rooting for a little bit. Like, dang, she just sound like that rich auntie that come about.
Okay, so Sheena just said, why hasn't Gail apologized yet? So she did kind of like a half apology. I mean, it was.
That was what I. No, I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that part. I saw the part that she was like.
She explained herself.
Yeah, she didn't apologize.
Hey, boo. Hey, Sheena. I'm talking to my phone. Hey, Sheena. I agree. There should be. Snoop apologized. Snoop mama made him apologize. But Oprah ain't called Gail and told her to apologize.
Oprah.
I do feel like, and maybe it's just because we're so emotional. It's so raw.
I didn't like Oprah. I haven't liked Oprah since what she did to Monique. She did something to Monique. Yeah. And I don't care how ratchet you think Monique is or how unpolished she is. Monique is real. Like, she is invited to all my cookouts. Like, she can come to my house right now and spend the night, and I feel like she would not judge me. So Monique is cool. So I didn't like how they did that with her.
I mean, So that being said, again, we're not her target audience.
We are not.
She's not. I mean, not saying she's not going to apologize. She probably should apologize, but you know, it is what it is. What's done is done, and
that's why we can't really look to people that's up here. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm gonna make mistakes, y'all.
You can't look to people that's up here.
We make
but
mistakes.
We do have a lot of good leaders, though. Like social media is like great for that. Like speaking of, Boyce Watkins, he's my mentor, and he's gonna start. You know what I'm saying? And he puts money in people's pockets. Like I don't care what nobody says. Like anytime he ever said that he was gonna do something for me, guess what?
It got done.
It got done. And he is all for the betterment of Black people. Yes, he is a money doctor. That's what my kids call him because he's got his PhD in finance. He's a money doctor, but he is a Black man. Mm-hmm. And he is all about Black people and Black women and Black children, Black education, Black finance. So, you know, he is actually for the betterment of our people. Tariq Nasheed, you know, another one. Umar Johnson was kind of on my list, but he drank the Kool-Aid. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't.
You see my tweet. You see my eye going.
You know what I mean? Girl. I can't. And then David Banner, I heard something about him too, but
I don't like David Banner.
I love him too, but
I'm a fan.
His lips be glossy.
Okay, but as we were talking about Black people and empowerment, all that, it took me to our next topic.
Okay.
You saw the video of the mom who took the liberty of cutting her child's hair.
Where was my Vaseline? I wanted to grease up, and I wanted to go down there, and it was so sad. It was so bad.
That broke
little
my
girl
heart. And I don't care what parents go through. I don't care what y'all do. But when you traumatize your children, now we got a problem. Now, see, if it had been between the two parents,
a whole problem.
It would like y'all do what y'all gonna do. But when you have that child,
that little baby
standing, I mean, that is going to stick with her for the rest of her life. That child will need some counseling, some healing. Probably need to be like prayed over and anointed with some oil. That baby is going to have some issues based on that. And not only that, but now it's on social media. So now she's going to have that video replay for her over and over and over again for the rest of her life. But parents, we have to do better. We have to do better. Now, I am a single mom.
They start snatching kids away for like less. They snatch kids away for less stuff like that. And
I'm surprised that the people ain't been called on that one, because that one was that. I mean, the mom did a video later saying, "Well, I did it because the braids was too tight, and I do hair." There's other ways to get the same. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat.
You can put coconut oil on them baby scalp.
Sit down, take the braids out. You do not stand there and cut your child's hair. Like, I mean, it was just so...
And it wasn't like it was going back, because that's how you get your edges messed up. It was coming down. It was like actually how somebody took their time to do this little girl hair.
So,
terrible.
I can't even think of words.
Terrible.
But I am praying over that situation. Everybody in that situation needs anger management and counseling.
Ricky Smiley said that if he finds out like who that person is, who the dad is, that he will pay for his lawyers, because dads don't have like enough rights. But at the same time, he was really just he low key knew she was like that. Like, he knew what type of person she was, and only thing he was really concerned with was getting her on camera too. So I'm like low key questioning him as well. Like, he didn't even like try to pick his baby up or nothing. Like,
but see, then it becomes a thing of, if he reaches for the child, is she going?
She got scissors coming towards his child, in an aggressive manner, and she swung at him with the scissors.
Oh, and there you go. And so now, we have a domestic violence issue here, because she was threatening his physical safety. So it was that, again, everybody in there needs domestic violence and anger management and some counseling.
Before the police gets called.
Including those children.
Y'all putting stuff on Facebook, like, what we trying to have y'all back. But the man get caught, put in this situation, like, come on, Black people, police yourselves. With the person who was there, the auntie or whoever.
Right.
Like, nobody was trying to say nothing. Like, everybody pull their phones out on social media. Like, where is the love? Where are we trying to... You know what? What else we supposed to talk about? Because that makes my blood boil.
Okay, so the other thing that we were supposed to talk about...
We weren't even supposed to talk about that.
Yes, we was. We wrote it.
But is that what I wrote on the beginning of the video? The video, the words on the video. Well, how are we supposed to?
Y'all, work with us. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what are we supposed to talk about?
The Tinder.
Oh,
the Tinder ride or die. I forgot what I wrote. It sounded so great when I wrote it. Somebody tell me what I wrote.
So, a first date on Tinder turned into a bank robbery.
I think there's more to the story.
You think? Okay, so here's what we saw on the internet is that this young lady met a man on Tinder. She went to, I don't know, it was like Maryland.
She drove all the way to New Hampshire.
I don't know where that,
Vermont,
I don't know the difference
somewhere
between those.
over there.
But she's
from Boston, but she drove to like New Hampshire
him up,
or something.
He told her to stop at the bank. He was
drinking.
Oh yeah, he was sitting in the front seat drinking wine.
He was drinking.
He told her to stop at the bank.
She was like, "Ooh, he about to get somebody to take me out to dinner."
Then proceeds to take him to the bank. He comes out of the bank with a gun and money. And then the police came. It's not funny, y'all. Because that could have been me. I ain't on Tinder.
No.
I ain't on Tinder, but I'm saying.
You gonna drive on your first date? Like, that's what
I ain't driving on my first date.
He ain't got no car. He can't date. We can't go.
We don't know that he didn't have a car.
Gonna catch
he
Uber.
used her to be the getaway driver.
So what was his excuse? My car in the shop. I need you to come pick me up. Okay, I'm gonna drive all the way to New Hampshire.
I don't even like to drive like that. If you ain't around the corner, I ain't coming to get you.
Because your Tinder profile looks so good. I don't know. I'm not doing it.
But she ended up being the getaway driver.
But what if they got away?
Would she have said anything?
Would she have said anything?
She gonna keep that bankroll.
I think she had something to do with it. Like, they planned this on Tinder. Like, this is what we're gonna do, right? And if we get caught, it's your first time. Don't worry, you're not gonna go to jail. You're not gonna go for life. I'm gonna tell him, I got your bad boo. Don't worry, we're gonna ride or die. We love each other. And then he got caught, and she's like, I don't know who he is, officer. Yeah. Would you have you ever done anything illegal with a guy in the name of love?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, I'm lying.
What you do? Tell me. Can you tell me?
I can't talk.
What's
about
the statute of limitations? It was a murder?
Well, I was married to him.
Well, then you can talk about it.
No, we can't talk about it.
Spill the tea, Key.
No. But my ex-husband was deported for doing illegal stuff, so I was married to it.
Oops. He was deported?
He was deported.
Like, over the wall?
Jamaica.
Jamaica? Oh, okay.
I was not involved in any of those things. I was not, but I was married to it.
Okay. Have I done anything with me? Yes.
So I personally have never broken the law.
Never. No. Not even a pack of gum from the store by accident.
Never. I can even remember in high school, elementary, was it eighth grade? My friends used to steal stuff, and I would just be standing there looking like, I've never been that person. I don't
good.
What.
Like never.
That's
like
good.
never ever.
That's really good, Key. That's
Never ever.
amazing.
I've never stolen not one thing.
That's great.
The most I've done is got a traffic ticket. That's about it.
They say if you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you kill. That's how that goes.
Listen, over my kids, I'll kill a person, but I mean
that's self-defense.
Yeah,
because your kids are part of you.
But no, I've never done anything illegal, and so I would never do anything illegal in the name of love. Now, and I always make sure my ex-husband knew I don't do jail. I don't do jail visits. You go. Prison ministry is not my thing.
Prison ministry.
I don't do prison ministry. That's not my thing. And so I've
dated a guy in jail.
Yeah,
I have, and I was like curving dudes for him too, like super curving. Like, nope. When he get out, he gonna buy me a unicorn. And we gonna take helicopter rides to Cuba and get married. I don't care. No. I be holding people down.
You closed my book with my notes.
No, I didn't know the next thing we supposed to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I did. I was like, we don't need these notes. Just winging it. Just winging it on queening around. That's That's what we do.
Who needs notes?
Who needs a format? Just press live and start
Just
talking.
go. Okay, so what else?
So,
yes, I'm here for it.
The Wu-Tang virus.
Ha!
That's
the
out here.
coronavirus.
That's out here. Now, this is my theory. Okay? This is my theory.
Y'all, I'm just going to lean back
on the whole situation. Because apparently this virus is taking people out.
Thousands of people.
And the only advice they're going to give us is wash your hands. Now, which demographic don't do the most washing of the hands?
We wash our hands.
I wash my hands. My children wash their hands. What do we have that's the same? Our pigmentation. Now, there's some others that I know for a fact because I be in the ladies' bathroom and I'm in there for a minute sometimes doing my makeup or whatever, adjusting, whatever. And people just come in and come out and come in and come out, and they are of the Caucasoid persuasion. So my thing is, because now that there's people there's all these germs around, they're like, dang, we gotta tell them in a way that they need to stop being so nasty. But we can't just say that because we supposed to be the dominant race, and we can't just put our people out there because they don't throw their people up under the bus.
We don't.
But we be throwing our people up under the bus. But they don't. So what they did was they concocted this whole Wu-Tang because we got beef with China. Because Trump got beef with China. That's just what I think. I think that it's just a whole play. Because every couple of years, they got to remind them for some reason to wash your hands. A while ago,
it was bird flu. And
right.
Then it was something
the pig flu. You know what I mean? The mad cows. All this stuff. It's just basically, if they just did a public service announcement to watch, if people would start, if we could really civil arrest people and pop them upside their heads, it's nasty. It's nasty. Just wash your hands, people. I'm not gonna just specifically say that it's.
Even though you've already said it.
Have I?
Yes.
My subconscious came out through my mouth. Did it?
Yeah.
Because I didn't mean to.
No, you didn't.
Oh. Okay, but they would just... And then they gotta want to come up and touch me and touch my hair. That's one of the main reasons as well why we don't... That is the second top reason why we don't let you just come up and touch our hair. Even when you do have when you do ask and we say no and you be looking like, what? No. That's why. Because we see your kind all up in the bathrooms, not washing your hands.
Don't put your juju in my hair.
So I mean, I feel like it's real. And then over there too, and then Asia's an easy target because they keep their bats right beside the fried chicken, and it's what y'all doing over there? You know what I mean? Like Hong Kong, we cool. China, I don't know about them.
I don't know anything about anything. All
it's
I know
they do
is
the
that
most.
Here's what my issue.
This is my personal
This
opinion.
is my personal issue. Everybody's not going to have this issue. I like to go on cruises. And several cruises have been... several cruises... the last one had 40 people diagnosed with coronavirus on the cruise. And I want to cry because I like to go on the ship.
This is our biggest concern.
And I am concerned because I wanted to go on a cruise. And 40 people came down with the Wu-Tang Corona situation.
See?
And I'm not ready.
See?
And so they're messing with my travel experience. And I'm going to need everyone to wash your hands, use hand sanitizer.
The hand sanitizer don't work though.
I know, but still,
it doesn't work. And people use that instead of washing their hands.
No, we do everything. So we do it all. We want to do it.
Some soap and some warm water. You wouldn't wash your behind in cold water. Let the water warm up. Don't just sprinkle your hands up under there.
Soap
That's
and water,
nasty.
Water.
My kids know how to flush with their feet. The public bathrooms are disgusting.
They are. So, I mean, I'm just praying that this one will go over like bird flu and everything else has, and just
I'm pretty sure it will. I'm pretty sure it will.
But
God said He gonna destroy this.
Oh, but
fire.
I did see that
Not
African
corona.
skin, or I don't know if it was real or not, but they're saying that African skin is an antibody for the coronavirus. I don't know if we can't get it, or what, but it's like
Hallelujah! This is African skin.
Wait, I know the article.
Okay. My daughter has something to say.
I'm not gonna step into the camera.
Okay.
But the African pigmentation of the skin is 3 times stronger and more prone to fighting against viruses than that of the Caucasus, right? So that being said, when I think it was a dude from I don't know what region of Africa, but he got it and homeboy chilling, like he's straight up living
He's not
life.
being affected by his
And literally, like, the
situation.
doctor, like, trying to help him
Black
was in a
boy
full
magic.
hazmat. He was sitting there like,
Cause we like,
Cause
we magical.
Cause we magical.
We are so magical, and it's so.
Tell 'em.
Thank you for that. We are so magical, and it's like it's a blessing. Like we are, like black people are like everything, and we really are. And the fact that we don't know this of ourselves really disturbs. It hurts me, and I feel like that's why. Am I about to talk about white people again? I don't want to, because all white people aren't bad, and I don't want to like get on that tip and like, I mean, I'm pretty sure, maybe, possibly down the end
I have white
that I have
friends.
white people in my family. Like, you know, it's possible.
Huh?
You just pull a reverse white people.
I did pull a reverse white people. I'm sorry, guys.
I have
But
white acquaintances. Like,
So,
friends, I don't like, and that's shame on me. You know what I mean? Like, Ellen is the closest person that I have to a white friend, because I watch her all the time and I love her. Like, her heart is just so pure to me. I love it. Her and Portia, they like the fam.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know where I was going with this.
I don't either. So
Because I was about to say something and I had to catch myself, because it do come out sounding a bit prejudiced or biased or bigoted. And that's not me. That's not me. That's not my heart. That's not me. I mean, I have compassion for all people, but I just know for a fact that black people are magical.
that's a fact.
That is a fact. And we've been treated so unmagical, but we have survived and surpassed all the dumb stuff that's going on. So we should like just be more like bossed up, you know what I mean, queening and stuff like that. But that was all I wanted to say about that.
Okay.
When we gonna take this podcast class? Because I feel like I need some help.
Y'all, I be having notes. I'm trying here. I had it, and we ain't it.
I'm gonna do my best. Listen, we gotta prepare more. We have to prepare more. It's not just me. You be with me. You brought the baby into the one lady in the sky. Yeah, I mean, we wasn't even supposed to talk about. We supposed to talk about situationships and broom challenges and all that. She got all types of stuff on here. Don't look at me like that. I know. I need help. Okay. So, brand new. Boyce is gonna put this on our channel. I can't look at my phone and see what the name of his YouTube channel is, but I know he has Intellectual Black Chocolate. That's one, but that's a podcast. I'm not sure what's gonna be on that one. He has Black Knowledge Live.
Okay.
I know that one. And there's also Fly Nubian Queen. It's a lot of different ones that he is like the boss of.
So you will be able to soon see us on other channels.
On other channels. And we will, until we find out the name of them, we will probably just like hit you up and just let you know. Probably like, you know, little post here and there.
So,
down there.
we do have to acknowledge before we leave today that our pages are like 430 followers. Like,
really?
Didn't
we say our 500th person was gonna get something?
Yes, but
So
that
we
was
have to
on the
keep up
episode that didn't post. So our 500th follower will get a copy of my book. So if you are number 500, holla at us. We're gonna keep track.
Yeah, take a picture too. Screenshot it.
When you have $4.99 and you hit like and it go up to 500, holla at us. And we will send you a copy of my book.
And I will send you an audio of me and our new theme song. Boom my boom my boom 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 my boom my queen. Queen. Yes, I would do that. And I would pray for you daily.
Oh, we do that. I do that, but I don't know everybody's name, but I pray for our followers.
Yes.
On my prayer wall.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Praise God.
Anything else you want to talk? Do you want to talk about situationships?
No, not really.
Okay,
It's
that's
Valentine's Day. It just happened, and I don't want to be all cliche.
Okay, that's fine.
But since you asked, I am not in a situationship. I just would say that I have a very special friend, and things are different like than what they used to be, and I would like them to be better, and I'm sure he would like things to be better as well. So that's all I have to say about that.
I have nothing.
Like I'm out here single in these streets. I don't want to be single.
So,
like people who in situationships are still technically single, right?
that's my opinion.
Very much so. I mean, does everybody feel like that? Because there's some people like Chrissy and Jim Jones.
But they're like in with each other. Like they're like one on one. Like they're in a relationship. It's just a messy relationship. So like
You wouldn't call that a situationship?
no.
Are they both single?
No, they're not single. They are together. They have like a house and stuff. Like they live together, don't they?
They're not married.
That's not okay. They're not married. And
So the opposite of not married would be like if you're engaged, guess what? You're still single.
okay, so
Like you filed single on your taxes.
you do.
You cannot file marriage on your taxes if you are living with someone.
So we're saying that boyfriend girlfriend is still situationship? I mean, do we call it boyfriend girlfriend at this age? Because I'm about to be 40. What is it called at this stage?
I don't know, but I wouldn't mind being somebody's girlfriend for like a limited amount of time. Like I don't want to be like a long term girl. Like what I mean, but even when I get married, I still want to be treated like a girlfriend. Like I just feel like when you have a girlfriend, it comes with a certain type of. It's not the whole thing, but it has like its place. You know what I mean? It has like its feelings, its own special thing.
At this, and maybe it's the age. Again, I'm 39. I will be 40 soon. I'm.
You look good, girl. You look good.
If I'm going to date someone, I'm dating with the intention of marrying. Like I'm not going out to just chill. I'm not going out to hang. The purpose of getting involved with someone at this point would be to ultimately marry that person. Mm-hmm. So, if I take that leap into the pool, I'm considering myself not single. I'm not going to see anybody else. I'm not going to dabble, I guess you could say.
Yeah, no, like I ain't never got time for that. That's being disrespectful. I mean, you could be, you could have a promissory commitment.
Yes.
You know what I mean, you could promise yourself, like, hey, I'm going to do this. Like, I feel like your word should be your bond. So,
I agree.
like, you shouldn't just, all of a sudden change it because, the situation got different. And I have learned that over the years. Like, I didn't always know that. I didn't know how to be in a situationship when things were rocky because I was
But is it a situationship or is it a relationship? Because those to me are two different terms.
Yeah.
A situationship means that we ain't really figuring. This is confusion. This is it's a situation and stuff needs to be handled. If it's that's some shenanigans and I ain't here for it.
Mm-hmm. A relationship.
Okay, now if we talking about a relationship, boyfriend girlfriend. It's not going to be perfect, but we are going to figure this thing out. I'm going to have to walk you through how to love me. You are going to have to walk me through how to love you because people do have different love languages. And I recently learned that people also have different apology languages. So we have to learn how to communicate with each other to ensure that each of us feels valuable. So it's a process.
Communication.
Communication. It's very important.
Very
and
important.
Everybody does not communicate the same. Like, we're gonna have to so that's a relationship, and those are the things that you work out before you get married. To me, now some people get married not too quickly. Some people get married quickly, but they're willing to work through those things while they're married, and I'm here for it. Listen, if y'all working it out, work it out. But
I said I wasn't gonna have anything to say about it, so I'm not. But I'm here for that. I'm here for that. For all that you just said, I am here for it because I'm still growing. And it's like,
can we talk about how? So listen, what I've learned is, because I was in an abusive relationship for a very long time.
I'm so happy you're out of it.
Me too. But what happened was I developed responses to trauma. So instead of operating in a space of what I really wanted, I was operating out of fear. Like, I don't want to do this, or I don't even want to acknowledge that this is what I want because of fear for retaliation. Okay? Does that make sense?
Wow.
So, with that being said...
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So, with that being said, I developed these protection mechanisms. And so I'm trying to unlearn, or I'm still in the process of unlearning my trauma responses. So even now, as I'm talking to someone, like, if I don't hear from that person in like 24 hours, I'm spazzing. Wow. I'm like completely spaz. And I'm calming myself down, like, everything's okay, nothing has changed. Like, I have to literally talk myself off the ledge, because I'm so used to there was a point in my marriage where if I didn't do something he liked, he would just turn his phone off, because I'm gonna just turn my phone off for days. Even though she has my children, there's a house, I'm gonna just turn my phone off, and I'm gonna talk to her when I'm ready to talk to her. If bills due, all that, he's just gonna turn his phone off. And so for me, I listen.
That's very abusive.
Oh yeah,
like turn off all types of communication.
All types of communication.
That's abusive.
And so he would be out of town, and like, just if I said something, no, okay. So that being said, when
if I haven't talked to you in like a couple of days, and I call and like you don't answer my phone call, I'm like, wait, but we ain't talked in a couple of days. Like, what is going on? Like, we ain't talked.
And so,
answer the phone.
I got to a point where I like quickly. But so I'm having to unlearn that stuff. I'm having to unlearn those processes and unlearn the things that are fear-based and related to the trauma that I experienced. It's not easy. Mm-hmm. But at least now at this point, I'm aware of what it is and what it was, and I recognize
I feel like this book can help me.
So you guys, this book is the things that I've practiced over the past few years that have helped me get to the point where I'm okay. Like, I love my life, I love myself, and doing things like healing and forgiving and figuring out my purpose and having faith, all of that stuff is a workbook. So I'm gonna show you. You actually have to have to
put in some work.
You have to do the work. So there are actual assignments in here where you have to do the work. And yes, this is the draft copy that I sat down and edited before I published. But this book, these are the things that I've been doing for like the past 10 years to work on healing myself. And they're not just like, I do this stuff over and over and over again because I want to be happy and I want to be okay. But in order to do that, in order to get to the point where where I'm no longer operating out of a space of fear, I had to like heal. So yeah.
Heal the world. Didn't I say that on my first one? That we just listen to that song, Heal the World? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, kudos to you, girl, because a lot of people out here trying to jump into something and they just not ready. Mm. They just not ready. They haven't healed. And the thought of being in love is like way better than actual putting in the work to actually be in love. Like the thought is that's like a lazy way out. And I have been lazy over the years, and I'm glad now that I'm no longer being lazy. And I just wish that some people would know that, hey, I'm no longer lazy, so you cannot approach me the same way we kind of did when I was hella lazy. But I ain't talking about nothing. So what I did for Valentine's Day was I got my babies some cookies and some non-alcoholic rosé. Let's just say one of my kids was like, what? We drinking rosé? The other was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to say which one was which. But we did that, and the boys, just got ready for auditions like it was just regular other day. They just shot a horror film today. My kids is out here working in these streets. And shout out to our new, team that's really rocking with us. We went through we didn't have like an official team around us who I felt like was the best situation for me and my children, because I'm their mom, and you gotta have a relationship with mom if you want to work with the kids. That's just how that goes. So now it's like things is looking up and things are great, and I'm really, really excited about what's going on. Things are happening.
So Valentine's Day, I stayed on Skype. That's all I did on Valentine's Day. I was right here in my onesie on Skype, talking, having.
You see my face?
No, don't judge.
No. I love Skype. This is not even. Go ahead, say what you were saying. I'm just.
No, that's what I did for Valentine's. My baby went out. My daughter went out and had fun.
'Cause she's grown.
But I was saying that to say that I enjoyed myself though.
I'm glad you had fun.
I did.
I'm glad.
So
I'm glad. There's a lot of women who's having fun, but they did something called Galentine. Like when you go out with your homegirls and sing a whole bunch of single girls, and it's like Galentine. That's cute when you're like 13, 12, 11, and 10.
So, but no, because if
That's
I'm
called a
single
sleepover.
and you're single and we don't have significant others to enjoy the holiday with, why can't we hang out?
I don't like the word Galentine.
It's about the word.
It is definitely about the word. Like words, communication, words, and they mess with me, because when I hear it, I hear bitterness. No. I hear waiting to exhale. I like girls' night. Can we just bring back girls' night? Can we just do girls' night?
That's fine.
Can you just put on your FM dress and just come on out? FM girl. FM girl. Okay, maybe not. But I ain't talking about that. I'm just drinking my water. Anyway, Galentine is just the word. I just don't like it. It just sounds like... I get horses. I don't know. What? Gallop. I just hear horses, and I don't know. And then the horses and girls, and there's like ugly girls that look like horses. I don't know. Like, it's just in my brain, like everything is just like all wired together in my brain. Let's drink some water. Like, have we been here for a long time now?
I don't even know.
I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't know. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning, girl. 4:30 in the morning.
We can end now. Okay. So, y'all, we will do this again next week.
Every Sunday.
You're
going to get all of this. Thank you so much.
And we promise to do better about, like, not...
I'm about to stop apologizing, okay? This is me. If you're going to have to take me, or you just not... No, please subscribe. I'm going to do better.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about that we messed up and didn't actually post the video. That we're going to do better with actually recording. Like, that's what I'm talking about. She went in.
Let me apologize for me.
I'm just talking about that we did make a mistake. We made a mistake.
We don't make nothing around here, okay?
Goodness gracious. I'm just trying to say. Y'all. Okay.
This is what she has to work with. I'm so happy. I wouldn't want to do this. Nobody else but you. Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too. I do.
All right, y'all. So until next time.
Queen and around with Key and Johnny. Queen and around with Key and Johnny.